Hello everybody and welcome back to your favourite FIFA series on YouTube. It's Be a Goalkeeper episode 56 and we are just days away from the new FIFA, so this is going to be the second to last episode of Be a Goalkeeper. So if you have enjoyed the series, make sure you leave a like on every episode you've watched. It really does mean a lot and it really does help out the channel. Turn your notifications on and also subscribe. We're trying to hit 2,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So the first game of today's episode is against Wolfsburg and we are away from home. To be fair, I really like the Wolfsburg kit. I'm a big fan of green though, to be fair, but here we go, let's get into it. First opportunity we get is from a corner, don't clear their lines and we get a little strike off. I think it's my centre back, I don't actually know who he is, but he doesn't find the back of the net. The keeper does a great job as Castells. I think he's a stand-in centre back. We are running thin on players. A lot of players are injured, everyone is tired as well. We have back-to-back games constantly. We're having 2 games a week at the moment, so everyone's a little bit tired. But Jovic here has a long-range effort, left foot. I actually don't know what foot he is, but it's a decent enough strike. Castells, no trouble for him. He's a top-class goalkeeper. And that's it for the first half. We had a bunch of corners, but we never do anything from the corners. But I'm hoping in the second half we can make more opportunities and do something from them. But over top through ball, Stanley is there, beats the defender and the goalkeeper who is in no man's land and finds the back of the net. It's a little cheeky header. Unexpected, to be fair. We did try that early on in the game, which came to nothing, but this time the ball was played to perfection. Centre back couldn't get it, goalkeeper ran out, didn't really know what to do, and Sané just charges in, little dolphin dive, heads it into the back of the net, and we take that 1-0 up against Wolfsburg just at the start of the second half. It's a good thing to see. To be fair, he fully committed to that one. He could have got absolutely clattered by either goalkeeper or defender, but he didn't. He finds the back of the net. Now Wolfsburg get their first proper opportunity, hits the post. I had a look here to see if I was going to save it, and I definitely was not. The power, he absolutely bangs it against the post. We have a half chance here, goes for near post, keeper saves it, and then Wolfsburg get a final opportunity in the last second of the game. He is actually offside, I believe. That is why it didn't count. And Castells made a fair few saves. I didn't actually have too much to do, but either way, move on to the next game, which is a Pokal semi-final against RB Leipzig. If we win this game, we move to the final. And Leipzig are a pretty good team. We start off strong there. Goretzka on his lefty powers it into the top corner. I thought this was going in, but the keeper pulls out an outstanding save. To be fair, the power is there, but he sets himself well on one foot, hops up, pushes it out wide for a corner. But now we're not done here. Another opportunity. This time it's a little half chance. It's a good pass, to be fair. Keeper dodgy there with the ball. I don't know what he is doing. Leipzig get an opportunity. The ball bounces perfectly, but I set myself as well. I was going the wrong way, but I catch myself just in time. And lucky for me, he doesn't get the power behind it. Tries finessing it, but there I am reacting. 2 hands to it. Good save, pushing that one out wide. Leipzig get another chance into the box, hits it at the near post, but I stand tall and strong, pushing that one out wide, and from that corner they get a head that's looping and just loops past the post. I was nowhere near this one. I thought I was going to save it, but it was actually going to loop over me, and I'm so lucky. The curl just took it away from the goal. Look at me reaching for everything I can, nowhere near it, and half time is 0-0. This has been a close game, both teams making chance after chance for the keepers, but just 2 minutes into the second half we got our first opportunity, a little cross to Müller, and he finds the back of the net, breaks the deadlock on a volley on his left foot, and it's a good goal. To be fair, the defence drops back way too much, gives the Bitzer all the time in the world. He's actually playing left mid because I think Saka's injured, but the cross is to perfection. Look how much space Müller had. You can't give him that sort of space. He's top goal scorer. I think he has top assists as well. He's on the form of his life. Near the end of his career as well. Performing top. And we love it. And again, on his left foot, Sabitzer to Müller. And he finds it on the volley. This time in the bottom corner. Keeper had no chance with that one. Müller is just on fire. Your defence should be petrified. Sabitzer with all the space. Defender's not coming back. And it's pretty much a carbon copy of the first goal. But he hits it into the bottom corner this time. Literally, if I put the two together, it would look exactly the same. Good goal though, and Müller has doubled the lead. Leipzig with the kickoff from that goal, and they worked their way into a half pretty easily, to be fair. No closing down at all. Immobile with the run through. I try to close him down. He hits it through my legs and finds the back of the net. He halves the lead already, literally like 2 minutes after our goal. They score, and I'm pretty disappointed with that one. I kind of got stuck in the mud. I tried to close him down. I didn't react quick enough. To be fair, no one gets close until Luke Shaw playing CDM does. But yeah, I should close your legs. You always close your legs. It's disgusting. Look how wide they are open. He pretty much hits me in the nuts as well to add insult to injury. But now this game's got a little bit more terrifying. 2-1 is a dodgy scoreline. It's a bit of squeaky bum time, but it doesn't matter because we do get the win. We're moving on to the final of the Pokal Cup. And guess who we play in our next match? Yes, that's right. It's RB Leipzig once more. Back-to-back games. Back-to-back at home as well. And hopefully we can win this one. You know, it's a tough game. We struggled the last one. Leipzig know how we play now, and they get the first opportunity at the near post, but he hits it just wide, to be fair. I think it's our left wing back, who's actually ex-Man City. We get a long range strike. I think that's Goretzka. Keeper makes a fantastic save. And once again, he is there to save that one from Muller. This situation right here is ones I dread the most. A little cross into the box, but my defender does well to take all the pace off that ball, and I just gather it up like a little baby in my arms, cradle the ball. And you can see both teams are making so many opportunities. Gnabry at the near post, they just cross it. He does not. He gets greedy, hits it at the near post. There's like 3 men in the box unmarked, but he went for it. Near post is OP, but not quite from that angle. Keeper makes a good save, pushes it out into the side netting. Our quick passing is drawing the defenders all over the place. Hit the near post once more, but the keeper saves with his foot. Now, this happened quite a lot in this game. I don't have a clue how it happens, but Shaw takes a big old tumble, and then he gets the ball kicked in his head as well. He doesn't seem too happy with that one, but that player is an absolute monster. Bullied my defence and my midfield all game long, but half-time comes and goes, and the game is still 0-0, a deadlock which needs to be broken, hopefully by us. Leipzig with the first opportunity, 70 minutes in, hits the ball from outside the box, and he finds that top corner. And I am just disappointed. I should be saving this one. I think it's their right back. It just cracks it, catches me off guard, but I actually get a fingertip to it, and I feel like I should have saved it. I don't have a clue why I have not saved it. The dive I do is like in slow motion. It's pretty disappointing, to be fair. You can see from this angle, he hits it, and I get a fingertip to it, but I push it into the back of my own net. This angle shows you better. Look at that. Why are my hands that angle? Literally, if I straightened my fingers out, I probably would have saved it, but I don't. I dive at a weird angle, push it into my own net, and we're 1-0 down. But that goal seems to have lit a fire beneath us, because we're taking long-range efforts. Not quite good enough. Sané here, another one, drills it low, keeper is there again. He's on top form, but this time Muller gets the opportunity. He finds that top corner. You can't stop him. He is inevitable. I told you this last episode. He just scores for fun, and I'm so glad he is on our team. Not quite that good in the Champions League, but in the Bundesliga, he is so dominant. Look at the space. The defender leaves him. I don't know what happens here, but he takes that strike. That top corner is always there. Hits it so hard. Keeper dives for it. He's reaching for it. He's reaching for the stars because he's not getting that ball. And then I get subbed off, and it's a pretty disappointing game. A lot of shots got blocked. I made one save. They scored, obviously. I didn't even say they scored then. I don't know what happened there. Maybe they counted it as a save, even though it didn't save. The game ends in a draw, but Muller, look at that. 28 goal involvements in 30 matches. That is a monstrous stat, and hopefully he can continue this into the semi-final of the Champions League against AC Milan. The first leg. We are at home, and we need this. We need to get this win. I have not won a trophy in so long, and I need to get a step closer. Milan get the first chance. It's a bit of a half chance on the header. I don't know why I dive on the floor. I don't know what he says there. If you watch his mouth, he says something a bit dodgy. An easy enough save for me there. Push it out wide. Defender does well to cover me. And then this happens. Why do I always do this to myself? It is ridiculous. It's getting frustrated now. I don't have a clue. The ball just hit straight at me, and I just fall to the floor. It's an easy enough save. It's a dodgy situation, to be fair. He cuts back and just passes it across, but I should be saving that one. I just fall underneath it, and I don't know why. Just stand tall, and it's an easy enough save, but nope. I do a weird little motion, and we're 1-0 down against Milan at home. We need to get something from this game. We can't afford to go into the second leg, but there it is. We have tied it up, and Saka scores with his left foot. Yes, he does have a left foot, and it's the easiest goal of his career. The passing in the box was pinpoint accurate. It's just beautiful. Look at it. No one actually wanted to shoot. Muller decides to take it on. Keeper makes a brilliant save. He's so unfortunate that it just drops perfectly down to Saka, and he's never going to miss from that. If he did, he'd deserve to get subbed right off. Now the game's all level. We get another opportunity. Saka again running into the box. Just cut it back. Yes, he does. Hits it at the near post, and I think it's Jovic who does hit it at the near post on his lefty as well. And the keeper, I think it's Magnan, is it? The French player. He's 90 rated for Milan at the moment. He should be saving it though. Near post, OP though. We all know it. It happens every game, every episode. It's a decent enough strike though. The curl is there. Not quite the power, but Magnan does not cover himself in glory at all. Even my dog wasn't happy with that one, as you can hear in the background. But it's a 2-1 lead going into half time. And to be fair, we didn't perform too well, but hopefully second half, make a few more opportunities. We do get an opportunity here. Driving with a decent enough effort, but to be fair, he just messed himself up. He stopped the ball dead for some reason. You can see Sané passed to him, take a touch, one more touch. He's holding off the player, but he cuts back. Tries chipping Magnan. Does not. Still 2-1 from the corner. They whip it in. It's Gnabry with the header, but straight at the keeper. We do not score from headers. We're pretty bad to be fair. Another opportunity, Xerxes trying to get his first goal of the season, but Manyan is there again, good save. Milan get an opportunity in the 90th minute, but he's offside as well. I get very lucky, and that game ends 2-1, and we go into the second leg with a 1-goal lead. But looking at the table in the Bundesliga, we're joint top with Dortmund, exactly the same, and Dortmund are our final game of the season. We've got 2 more in the Bundesliga, then Dortmund, and then we have the Pokal final and the Champions League semi-final, possibly final. You have to wait and see in the next episode, which will be the final episode. But that is it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, turn notifications on, and as always, look after yourself, stay safe, and I'll speak to you next time. Goodbye.